A lot of young firepower. Going to be a good one.
And we're underway from the Rock. Thanks for joining us on a Thursday night. Matheson sends it down. Markstrom plays it back behind the net.
Having a little bit of a cycle game going there. A couple great chances in the slot and just the puck movement. And that's going to be the difference in this game is which team can get the cycle going.
Cody Glass scores! First game back, and the Devils take a 1-0 lead.
Welcome back, Cody Glass. The glass is half full as he snaps on home on his first shot off the off wing. You see the Devils get it up ice, and quickly there's a turnover. Cody Glass grabs him. Look at that quick release. He wastes no time. Gets it on his stick. A little confusion at the Montreal blue line. They can't handle it. Glass picks it up. You can decide, well, what matchup do I want against a certain team? And sometimes, you know, it's not the guy that the way he's playing, it's just the depth you have.
Puck just bounced in off a body, and the game is tied. It was slung from the far wall, ping-ponged in, and the Canadiens have tied the game at 1.
This was delayed. I mean, nobody knew where the puck was. Real fortunate bounce for the Canadiens. See the puck's on the wall and just shot toward the net. Bounces up in the air. The Canadiens didn't even know it's a delayed reaction. Where is it? Bounces over the head of Markstrom. So it hit something in front.
Oh, it hit Doc right in the chest, it looked like, and bounced straight in the air over Markstrom and in. Feathers a pass back up the wall. Can't be played by Montreal, and then when finally Kapanen's able to gather, sharp angle shot save. Rebound, that shot deflects just wide off the stick of Olda. Hughes to his forehand, spins to the wall. Back up for Luke, slings a shot, deflects wide. Nason wastes no time with a sharp angle shot. Dobish makes the save.
You know, Jake Evans, he's top 5 in winning D-zone faceoff shorthanded, so that's going to be a...
Here comes Jack, coast to coast, and a save. Rebound to Nason, and he couldn't get it in front of the net.
Oh, the puck was in his feet, had a wide open net. But Montreal did a pretty good job. You mentioned, Bryce, they won some draws.
Bounced over Carrier's head to Glendening, and a save by Dobish. Goes back out to center, and Gallagher.
A lot of zone time by the Devils so far in the first period.
Lamico on the outlet pass, drives to the circle on the backhand, centering pass on net with Glendening at the doorstep, but Dobish makes the save and keeps it a 1-1 game. Gets it back, and it's going to be a penalty on Timo Meier. Dobish goes to the bench, sharp angle shot goes off the side of the net. Slakowski touched up by Nico Hischier, and the Montreal Canadiens when we return in
the first period.
And a big face-off won by Montreal. Hudson straight away. Quick pass saved by Markstrom off the blast from Suzuki. Mercer back to Luke from the dot. Moves, stolen away, and here comes Caulfield on a breakaway. Hischier trying to get back. Caulfield shot saved by Markstrom. Rebound kicks wide. Caulfield sticks with it, loses the puck.
And you're right, Bryce, he was flying.
Bouncing puck gathered by Bratt. Here comes Bratt. Hudson gets back. Bratt saved by Dobitz, goes into the corner. But Matheson gets it back and clears it all the way down. So that'll do it. Devils 0 for 2. But that was a brief power play. $1:30 to go in the first period, tied at 1. That 4-on-4 was fun.
Yeah, both goaltenders, the difference and why it is still tied at 1. Both stop breakaways. Caulfield's was a little cleaner. He had a breakaway all the way from his blue line pretty well in the neutral zone, and Bratt with a burst of speed gets a partial breakaway that Dobish had to be sharp on.
Meier with a shot that went wide. Glass shot. Dobish makes the save and holds on with 1:03 to go. Ritzuk with it with 30 seconds to play.
Andre Palat got himself in the lane, blocked that shot.
He sure did.
Did a good job. That one stung too. No, I agree with you, Bryce. And at home, you really want to play in front of your home fans and establish something, establish a good feeling. They've done that in the early going.
Scoring the first goal of the game. Here comes Meier. Meier with a shot, it just goes wide. Tried to wrap around, it kicks around and ends up in the blue. Evans with Hudson. Evans spins to his forehand. Cross ice pass. Veleno shot, glove down, rebound gobbled up off of Anderson's stick by Markstrom, and he gets the whistle.
Make sure he finds that loose puck, covers up.
Clean face-off win. Hudson between the circles. Shot from the far wing. Steering save by Markstrom off the stick of Dobson. Now the Devils can bring it out. Intercepted by Doc. He's got a wall of Devils to contend with. Past the Bulldogs behind him. So Chalowski will bring it back out. Nemec feathers a pass out to Jack Hughes. Slings a shot in the belly, save. Chalowski across the crest of center ice, passes it back out to the far wall. Nemec, shot, stick aside by Dobit. Centering pass, they score! Andre Palat has given the Devils a 2-1 lead.
Well, finally, Andre Palat rewarded. Gets his first goal of the year on a beautiful, brought to you by the New Jersey Lottery. Remember, anything can happen in Jersey. Nemec joins the attack, gets a quick shot off that's kind of blocked, but look at this backhand pass. No look to Palat, he gets that puck upstairs. We've seen him a few times in that scoring area, Bryce. You know, put it into the pads, but he roofs this one.
Over when you're playing the Montreal Canadiens.
Welcome back to Devils Hockey, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health, official healthcare provider of the New Jersey Devils.
Guys like Chalowski, who's played pretty well through 40 minutes and stepped up here, and Nemec and Dylan and crew and Luke Hughes.
Evans with a shot and he scores. On a completely sharp angle shot. Wasn't expecting that one. And now we're tied at 2.
I have to take a look at this, but
hopefully not short side.
Right under the left pad of Markstrom, didn't quite seal the ice, and
looks like he was sinking a bit in the crease there, down, all right.
Yeah.
Matheson, his own blue line. Cross ice pass goes back into the zone. Demidov, good job by the Devils to clear it back to the point. Mason battles for it, loses the puck, shot save, rebound, backhand, they score. Canadians stay persistent, they stuck with it, they get the goal on the backhand. And Kapanen gives Montreal their first lead at 3-2.
Off the pad, and Kapanen's right there on the rebound to break the tie on the backhand. You know, and sometimes, again, with 5 defensemen, you get a little worn out and can't quite get to that rebound, although it's a nice break right to Kapanen. He makes no mistake in front. 3-2 Montreal.
Matheson again, bouncing puck. Mercer, Timo gets enough of it to get it out to the far wall.
Settle it down, settle it down.
Jack Hughes at the circle, slings one on, a save, rebound, trying to fish it back out. Timo Meier scores! He roofs it to tie the game at 3 with 1:07 to go.
Montreal was blocking so many shots, whether it's the Devils' power play, really taking the middle ice away, or with the goaltender out. But look at Dawson Mercer right in the thick of things, poking away, and Timo Meier off to the side finds this loose puck and bounces. Watch him pull it and get it upstairs as he finds it before Matheson does.
2-1, desperation heat by Hudson, and a save by Markstrom.
Oh my. You want the whole loaf, but that was a big goal by Meier with the goaltender out.
And now he drives, right wing, stops, waits for reinforcements. And stolen away. Here comes Bratt. The game on his stick. Bratt, backhand, scores! Jesper Bratt has given the Devils the win here in overtime. Make it 6 in a row at the Rock. Third career overtime goal, Dano.
You see right here, good pressure on Newhook. He makes him lose the puck, and Bratt with that speed and quickness. And look at the excitement. Newhook tries to spin back, but Jesper Bratt's right there to steal the puck. Opens the 5-hole of Dovish. Nice patience. That's great pressure by Timo Meier on Newhook, which kind of created the turnover. And Bratt is right there off on a breakaway. but it started with the pressure from Meier just inside the Devils blue line. Look at this move by Bratt. And he's telling the fans, let's celebrate.